Hello everyone, I hope you all are doing well. This is a quick guide on how to complete the Hypernet Grandmaster Nightfall. I will first show you our loadouts followed by the strategies. Timestamps are in the description below. This Grandmaster contains overloads and unstoppables. All three shield types are present, so have some weapons to deal with those. The threat is arc, so definitely have some arc resist mods on. At the time of the recording, this surges with solar and strand. This could be different for you depending if you do the GM on the week it comes out or later on through your Conqueror title. So always double check what the surges are and match your subclass and weapons to them. Moving on to loadouts, we had a Warlock running well for damage combined with Phoenix Protocol to gain super energy upon getting kills inside the well. The Titan ran Behemoth combined with Hoarfrost to make Stasis Crystal walls. The Hunter ran Threadrunner for ad clear along with a 6th Coyote for additional dodges to suspend targets. Moving on to weapons, the Warlock ran Aegis for ad clear as well as a Scout for stunning unstops and void shields. Finally, they had a solar heavy linear for damage to make the most of the surge. The Titan ran Riptide for freezing champions along with the Monarch for stunning overloads. They too ran a solar heavy linear for damage. The Hunter had a Strand Auto Rifle to create grenade energy for their suspending grenades along with Dead Messenger for ad clear. Finally, they ran a machine gun for ad clear. Now onto mods, starting with a class item. Run any of the mods to help reduce your ability cooldowns when using different abilities. You could also run the mods Proximity Ward and Healthy Finisher to get your health back along with an overshield when performing a finisher. For leg armor, you can run mods to help with your ability to regen when picking up Orbs of Power. You could also run Scavenger mods to pick up additional ammunition when picking up ammo bricks. On your chest armor, run a Concussive Dampener to help reduce incoming damage from grenades and explosions. Also run an Arc Resist mod because incoming damage is increased by 25%. For gauntlets, yet again run any mods that boost your ability regen when picking up Orbs of Power. Finally, for the helmet, I suggest you have a heavy ammo finder on along with a scout finder for your teammates. Also run some ashes to assets to get your super back on grenade kills. These are the loadouts that we used. Either copy them or use them to make your own designs. You do not need the same loadouts, subclasses or characters that we have to complete this GM. With that out of the way, let's get straight into it. Once you spawn in, stay within the spawn area and clear out the ads on the platforms above you. There is plenty of cover around you, so make sure to utilize it. Eventually, 2 waves of darks and additional ads will spawn to your left up the ramp. Just stay in the back and snipe at them as they rush towards you. You can then use the ramp and the stairs at the top for cover to snipe at the 2 groups of ads that are guarding the cliff line. From here you can make your way into the cave where there are tons of ads including turrets and 2 Unstop champions. Just stay in the entrance and snipe at the ads. One person can even sit up on the left ledge to get a different angle on the ads, but if you do get overwhelmed, simply fall back to the outside of the cave. The ads will come to you, so hold your ground and snipe them one at a time. If you do decide to send someone onto the ledge, be careful because sometimes the ads will jump up there. Most of the time they will stay on the ground. Remember to take out the turrets on the top pillars before going any further into the cave and check around the corners for the last Unstop champion. You may face both of them at the start of a cave or they might split up like they did here. Proceed up the cave to the next area and do not forget to take the craniums with you. You can use them against the ads and get your super back much quicker. Again, there will be 2 turrets here, so take them out followed by the ads around them. There will be gladiators, so keep your distance and use the craniums on them. This next area can be difficult, but there is an easy strategy for it. First, take out all 4 turrets before jumping down into the main area. Only afterwards do you want to jump down and make your way to the left side. Use this area to clear out the ads around you, followed by the ones on the right side cliff. The distance alone combined with the rocks around you makes it perfect cover against the ads on the right side cliff. When the ads are being cleared out, then take over that area. Now you will need to deal with a Tormentor, an Unstop champ and a bunch of ads. Just hug the cliff wall on the top right ledge and pixel peek over the sides to snipe at the ads. I suggest getting rid of the Unstop champ first, followed by any ads closest to you so that the Tormentor is left on its own. Once it reaches half health, more ads along with the second Unstop champ will spawn in, so again focus on the ads and then the champ. The champ may jump up onto the ledge with you, but freezing it or suspending it makes it an easy target. The Tormentor too can sometimes jump up onto the ledge, but it will jump straight down. Once the Tormentor is dead, make sure to collect any ammo you need before anyone goes down the portal in the middle of a room. Next, you will need to clear out 3 Unstop champs in total. Just use the top ledge to clear out the first area. You can then use that area to get rid of a second Unstop or send one person down as a decoy to draw them out whilst the other 2 provide cover fire. Then use the second area to deal with the last Unstop, or you could even jump up next to the Unstop and use the ledge above it for cover. Remember to always double check where you are standing so the taken blights do not hit you. Up next you have a room before the Sparrow area, and there is a cheese you can do here. First, get rid of the Minotaur and use the cranium on the blights. There are plenty of scions here, so freezing them, volatile rounds, poison or any firefly and explosive payload weapon perks make short work of them. There'll be more Minotaurs ahead, so when you kill them make sure to not pick up the craniums. Once the adds are dead, some of the craniums will despawn, but one will stay on the ground. You want to pick up one that is on the ground and take it to the lift that leads to the Sparrow area. Now if you drop the last cranium it will despawn, so hold on to it for dear life. Once at the top, shoot the blight that is closest to you and destroying it will make the rest of them disappear. As you can see, we are driving through and not a single blight in sight. There will still be some thrall, but just drive past them and you will be fine. Once at the end, either run through or shoot the bombs around you to despawn them to make the area safer. Use the craniums to get rid of the adds along the overload champ on the ledge above you. Use that same top ledge to then get rid of a second overload hiding around the corner on the right side. Once you get to that ledge, there will be 2 more overloads, so if you run to this wall you can use it to block the attacks of the overload at the far end. This however means that you will be exposed to the overload on the left, so you need to work together to quickly get rid of it. Then you can focus on the last overload by using that same wall for cover. Before jumping across though, you can get rid of a right side sniper in the next area by using that same location. Move up, and again before jumping to the next area you can shoot the left sniper too. Before jumping up to the next area, be careful to not get caught by the blight. Then use the left side wall and right side wall for cover to snipe the remaining adds along this hallway. Push up to the next location and stay in the front area. Take out the Minotaurs in the middle first and you can use the pillars on your right for cover. Now there'll be 2 overloads in this location on the top ledges overlooking the middle of the room. First you'll need to get rid of a thrall, but Strand and Stasis make short work of them. Only once the area is cleared do you then want to focus on the overloads one by one. Once done, 3 ogres will spawn in the middle, but you can suspend and freeze them in the spawn. Once again, be careful of where you stand so the blights do not hit you. If you have any craniums, hold onto them so they do not despawn, because you can take them into the next area. You are now in the boss room. I suggest you go to the front left of the room and use this pillar for cover. You can also have one person jump up onto this pillar on the right side. If you crouch at the top, you can shoot the boss. However, the boss can still slightly hit you, but not enough to kill you, unless you aren't crouched. Once you damage the boss slightly, a whole bunch of adds will spawn along with an Unstop champ. Use the back left pillar for cover and peek the left and right sides to snipe at the adds. You want to chain your abilities back and forth and only use one super at a time to make orbs for one another. Again, suspending and stasis help to control the flow of the adds. When the boss has lost a full bar of health, it will gain a shield and additional adds will spawn. There will be Vex on the platforms above you with thrall on the ground, so use the back left pillar to get rid of a Vex closest to you, followed by the thrall on the ground. Each time you take out a group of Vex, some thrall will spawn in, so work together to clear the room. The boss should also rotate to the front of the room, so rotate to the back of the room to stay as far away as possible. The last wave of thrall should also contain an overload champ, so you can use the back pillars for cover to block the boss whilst dealing with the overload. From here you need to damage the boss, and each time it sends out Axion darts, stop to destroy them. Damage the boss, Axion darts, rinse and repeat. When the boss is on its last bar of health, rotate again to the front left of the room where you will need to take out more Vex and thrall. This time there will be more craniums and blights, so destroy those that are the most problematic before focusing on the remaining adds. When all the blights have been destroyed, more adds will spawn along with an Unstop champ, which is the last one you need for plat. Either use the front left pillar or the top platforms for cover to safely deal with them. Then you are free to damage the boss and kill it. Each time it sends out a blight towards you, sidestep out of the way and go back to killing the boss. And there you have it, that is how you complete a Hypernet Nightfall on Grandmaster difficulty. If you have found the guide to be helpful, then please like, share and post a comment. Don't forget to subscribe for more Destiny 2 guides. Thank you for watching and I will see you all next time.